So similar to my trailer video, I'm just gonna sort of I have kind of an outline. I'm just gonna sort of talk and just talk about this year in general. And anybody who's watching this video or anybody who's ever spent any amount of time on my Twitch, I appreciate from the fucking bottom of my heart the fact that I've within 6 months I've gone from nothing into starting a channel, and being able to have the growth that I have. Not ever having video edited in my life, never thinking that I would, and then at least editing from a base standpoint. This year has it's been an absolutely insane 6 months, and I kind of just want to show you guys some metrics that go along with it, and just sort of just talk about kind of my thoughts on this. So I've been on Twitch for 10 years watching people, so the thought is always like, could I do that? But there's two reasons basically that I didn't. It was I've had a full time job for all of the last 10 years, except for a little bit before I quit. Um, so I didn't have the time to put into the way that I would like to. And I never had a niche. So for a lot of the last 10 years, I was like playing League, right? So you're going to get popular on League. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good luck with that. Um, so around June 23rd was my first ever stream, 2023. Around that time, a little after the game Darkest Dungeon came out, I was like, oh, let's see what Darkest Dungeon 2 looks like. Let's see what people are streaming it. Fucking nobody was streaming. Fucking nobody really streams it now, but even less people back then. So I'm like, is there a niche here for this? I'm looking at the Steam charts. There at that time there was like 700, 800 people playing this game, and like 20 or 30 people watching it maybe. So I'm like, okay, there is a niche for this. I was like, let's give this a shot. Let's see what happens. Whether intentionally or unintentionally, I truly no expectations coming in. So I know that obviously getting popular as somebody on YouTube or Twitch is very, very slow, but I'm not going to pretend that I had any idea of how fast or slow it would be. I just sort of was like, let me put myself out there and see what happens. 6 months down the road, I am so fucking far ahead of what I thought that I would be at that I'm truly am blown away. Part of the reason I want to make this video is just because I can't personally thank, or I can't talk about every single day, how truly insane that this has been. I have a good outlook on, or I have a good like career outlook in the long term for something that I haven't had in a long, long time. And it's not that I've always had decent jobs, but as far as like something that could truly grow to be pretty big, this is the first time in a long, long time where I've truly had that. It's just playing video games on the fucking internet. So let me show you guys some metrics, kind of get into what I'm talking about. So Twitch sends you a post stream summary after every stream and just gives you some little highlights, just some stuff like this, right? So June 23rd was my first stream, so I picked like a few days later of every month, and I tried to pick one that was representative of the time, right? If I got like a 15 viewer raid right here, and all of a sudden the average is 9, that's not going to be accurate, right? So this would be like June 27th, whatever it was. 3 average viewers, 7 max viewers, and let me tell you what, one of those 7 was me, and probably 6 of them or 5 of them are my IRL friends. That's another thing is I've gotten so much support from my IRL friends just popping in, at least just popping in to give a follow, popping into, some of them have become regulars. I, just to get from one viewer to like 5 it's a big deal because it adds credence to your stream, right? If you're just sitting here streaming to yourself, maybe people don't want to come, maybe, or people will be nervous to come in because that's a one-on-one, kind of like relationship. Some people like to do that, but some streamers might be kind of intimidated by it, or some viewers, sorry. So if you get like 5, 6 viewers, all of a sudden, okay, now you're part of a group. So that's really cool. That's the point of Twitch, right? So to get into some of these numbers, average numbers, 3 viewers, 7 unique chatters. Again, probably 6 of them were my IRL friends. About the same in July, but a little bit more, or at least on this particular day. August, again, a little bit more. 40 unique viewers. That's actually fucking insane. Um, I got affiliate in July 26th or something like that. So it was about a month after. And again, of the 50 followers that I had, fucking what, 39 of them were IRL friends, and not really. I mean, I post on Facebook and shit, so people hopefully try to stop by. And as we get into September, it gets a little bit more. October, pretty decent jump right here. And then November is about the same, but a little more max viewers. But anything by this point, a couple months in, I have regulars. I have guys that come in, or at least maybe if they're not regulars, they're at least they pop in every couple of days and say, hey, the same people. I truly believe that the best gift that you can give somebody is your time. And the fact, as I'll show in some of these other metrics too, the fact that anybody, whether it be daily or whether it be, um, every once in a while, or even if it's just once a fucking month, the fact that anybody is willing to send their precious free time and just even spend times just coming to say hi, I can't put into words how much I truly appreciate that, and I do cherish that. And then as we get into to December, all of a sudden, pretty crazy numbers. Obviously, this has to a little bit do with the DLC. A lot of it is just the consistency at which I've streamed. If nothing else, even if people look at the Darkest Dungeon directory every day, they see my dumbass, and then eventually, hopefully, they pop in. Hopefully, end up being interested to stream and following everything. One thing in particular, I don't have any metrics with it, but one thing in particular that I feel like my stream has benefited from is people coming in, and if they talk in chat once or if they follow, a lot of them end up becoming at least sort of regulars, if not actual regulars, like every day, which is pretty insane. So I feel like I have a pretty good retention rate for that, which again, I do appreciate so much that people are willing to pop in and say, I'll check out this guy every once in a while. Like 177 unique viewers, 177 people in some random fucking day in December that decide to click on my stream even for a second. That's kind of insane. Let's get into some other metrics. So, like I said, one thing, the fact that my newest video here has almost 300 views when I've gone from not editing at all into like 300, that to me is fucking huge. That's insane. I can't even. That's insane. Like 300 people. I'm gonna keep saying this. 300 people almost, and this is still growing mostly. 300 people have said, "Yeah, I'll click on this fucking video. Let's see what this idiot has to say." Like that's insane to me. So I don't want to spend all my time thanking people personally because I'll be here all day and inevitably I'll forget somebody. The best thing that I can do right now is mention my founders and mention my streamer friends. So I truly believe Mutsu Bergario, Nick, who's Body Ortis, Angela, who's the Delusionist, and Dahlia, who's Dahlia. I truly believe that they are the four most important people to this stream, like almost, directly right next to me, who presses the fucking start stream button. Because these four gave me something to do when nobody else was here. When I was just starting out, it's easy, obviously, as when it comes to Twitch or YouTube or anything, it's very easy to become discouraged. And I'm very fortunate that I've had relatively consistent growth and relatively low expectations. That I'm lucky that these people kept me kind of distracted and not from me getting discouraged, while I just sort of put myself out there and let people kind of come in. Because the four of these are here almost every day, if not literally every day, and they are truly, like I said, almost as important as me to the actual stream, because they did hop in and just say hi, just to give me a little bit of kind of something to do while we waited for other people to come. So Mutsu Bergaria, Nick, who's my IRL friend, Goosey, who's my the first streamer friend kind of that I made, Joel, who I know IRL, Paige, who I basically know IRL, Sean, IRL, Karak, is the only one in this list that is not a streamer friend or an IRL friend. Obviously, I wanted people that have been there the longest to be the founders, but K-Rock is the first person who really has given me his time, at least from a sub aspect, from a founders aspect, who I don't know, who has no ties to me whatsoever, but he still chose to do this, so I really appreciate that. Boy, who I know IRL, and then Angela and Dahlia. My streamer friends that I have met along the way, just random dudes that I've met along the times, because they rated me. British Brat, a legend in the Darkest Dungeon community. He Who Praises the Sun, who is going to become a legend in the community. McSwarlton, who just popped in one day, also streams. Shy Getta rated me randomly one day, which is wild because he's a pillar of this community. Woo, who rated me randomly one day. And all these guys I'm still friends with. It's at least I still have a working relationship with them and like them and enjoy talking to them when we trade raids and whatnot. Goose, who I rated randomly one day because I was like, I like this guy's fucking profile picture and he's playing Darkest Dungeon. Really nice guy. I pop in every once in a while. Dahlia, who has gone from similar to me, who has gone from nothing into affiliate in this short amount of time. And then Catman Antics also, who has popped in the stream. So And again, if I could sit here all day and I could name people that I remember from the old days. Just know that anybody who's been here, even any amount of time, especially if you've been here a long time, I do appreciate you a lot. I even remember who my 50th follower is. My 50th follower was um I don't want to get into naming names too much, but I truly do appreciate you. You just have to take my fucking word for it. So let's get into some stats and kind of get into just the growth of this channel in general. So this is from June 23rd. Close enough. June 26th, my first day. Like, look at some of these numbers. 600,000 minutes watched. That's so fucking long. 3,813 unique viewers. That means there are almost, I mean, if you count like YouTube and stuff, there's like close to 4,000 people who at least have some, I occupy some fucking brain cell in their brain, even if it's the tiniest bit, even if it's for 2 seconds. That is fucking wild to me. And every metric that we can find shows that this community is on a fucking hard rise. And the fact that you can go 6 months with that is like fucking unreal. Like I couldn't have fucking written a better fucking script. So you see obviously average viewers and everything. Average viewers is going up. Hours streamed obviously is going to be going up. Concurrent viewers going way up. Followers gain going really up. Hours watched, as the month goes on, it's going up. You guys can look up all these metrics, whatever metrics you're interested in, whatever metrics website. What the fuck was it? Oh, right here. Total hours watched, right there, going up. Followers going up. Peak viewers going up. A lot of these are raids, but whatever, they go up. Average viewers going up. Hours watched going up. This one is fucking a lot of viewers going up. This one too, followers. I don't know what this gray line is. It doesn't tell me. I guess that's just average. I don't fucking know. More importantly, 0 ads. 0 fucking ads played. That's what I'm most proud of. But some of these numbers too. Look at this time watched. 309,000 minutes in December. 21,000 people are spending time watching my VOD. What the fuck? Like, it's just one of those things. I've been on Twitch for so long to see that I'm now, at least in my own little way, kind of like among them when it comes to some of these VOD numbers. It's just absolutely insane. So, like I said, I truly believe that the most valuable thing that you can give somebody is their time, and the fact that there's so many people willing to give me their time, like I said, I cannot put into words how much I truly do appreciate that. And this Twitch journey has been so weird, and the YouTube journey really, because some people are, it's just the nature of the game. Some people are fantastic streamers and don't ever get shit because they get unlucky or they're playing the wrong game. Some people are shit streamers, but they get lucky because they play the right game or they were in the right place in the right time. So it's so weird because I was and am so confident that I can make this work, but not necessarily super confident that you can get lucky because you just don't fucking know, right? Like, it's just fear of the you literally have no idea. And the fact that it's at the point that it is right now is just it's truly unreal. I need you guys to trust me when I say that I truly do realize every day how fortunate that I've been so far, and hopefully we can ride this momentum into the next year and see what we can do from there. I will never forget, like I said with Muntu Bagario, Nick, Dolly, and Angela, I will never forget that feeling of sitting in a stream and having nobody come in, or having only a few people come in. I think about that every day, just because that was my reality for a first while. For what it's worth, there's 191 days since from June 23rd to the end of the year, and I've streamed, at least based off one that I saw, 157 days. That sounds about right because I took some days off for school and stuff like that. But I can at least say at the end of the year that I'm proud of the way that I've done it, because I came in saying I want to stream often. I want to stream basically every day that I can. I want to do some YouTube stuff, and I've done all of that, and it has it does have numbers, I guess, kind of that go alongside it. I didn't mention him intentionally, But the number one right here, the channels I share viewers with, Liren Straz, wonderful green dragon friend, and has rated me with a shit ton of people, like 80 to 100 people. Um, and at least, we all gotta help each other in this darkest dungeon community. So I think that's pretty much everything that I want to get into. Just thank you again. I cannot thank you guys enough for um, giving me any amount of your time, and I will continue to give this my all and do the best that I can. Because if not, it's unfair to you guys, right? So, um, I love you all very much. I guess kind of the main thing, the first checkpoint was like, let's start this. Let's see how it is at the end of the year. As I said, it is much better than I could have fucking possibly imagined. So I'm having, some of the most fun I've ever had in my life doing some shit. So thank you very much. I hope we can ride this momentum into next year. I'm at a point truly where if even if I stagnated here, I would still be having fun day in and day out. Anything where I'm playing with house money at this point, anything above the viewership or the whatever that I have right now is really just fucking icing on the cake. I'm living a dream at the moment. I'm having a lot of fun. The fact that there are people like at other ends of the world, that are willing to wake up with me or like or go to sleep with me because I know the value I put into the streamers like that I fall asleep to, and the fact that people come in here and say, hey, I leave your streams on while I sleep, like it's the most humbling experience out there. So I love you all very much. Let's keep this going into 2024, and again, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you have a good day.